Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction Watch episode 8 of the Tales of Zesteria.
The X. If you want to check out our reaction to the 8th episode of Tales of Zesteria, The X, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you'd like me to see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
So, this episode of Tales of Zesteria.
I want to start off by saying the lack of background music immensely pissed me off in this episode. Like, I understand that it was trying to be somber and kind of emotional, but I would much have preferred it having a somber or emotional, melody in the background.
I didn't find that irritated me so much. I thought it was just it's probably not the choice that I would have gone with, but I just thought it was whatever the director wanted for that particular scene.
It just seems so out of place here.
Probably to make things kind of eerie. You're talking about when Lila and Sori are on the mountainside when they first meet that ogre, right?
I'm talking about
Just
half the frickin' episode. Anytime that there was conversation between them, it was dead quiet.
Yeah, and that is not the thing that bothered me about this episode.
There was tons more about it, but
they were trying to shove so much, I don't know, like exposition for these two new characters that I honestly didn't even notice the background music, like at all. Like seriously, they're just trying to shove so much information, mostly about Edna and her brother rather than Zavid, but I really feel that this should have been 2 episodes.
Or at least, if you're going to give a flashback for a character, could have introduced her a little better in the last episode at least. It still wouldn't have been... It would have been too soon still, but this was just...
Yeah, when it broke into trying to do an emotional flashback to Edna and her brother before her brother turned into the dragon, when she thought that he was about, that her brother was about to die, it's like, you just didn't earn it. You didn't earn any emotional, anything emotional from me.
You just met Edna just a few minutes ago, and then it was explained that her brother is a dragon a few seconds before. There is no emotional attachment. I think the only way you could have any emotional attachment to Edna and Aizen at this point is if you played the game.
Yeah.
Well, so in the last week's episode, we are told that Sori and Lila are hunting dragons.
Well, they're hunting the dragon.
The dragon that attacked Lady Lake.
Yeah.
Which they didn't find. Aizen is not the dragon that attacked Lady Lake.
That's it. That is all we're given. We're not told anything else, but they are going to hunt this dragon. In this episode, we hear something a little different. It's still under the same blanket comment of we're looking for dragon, but it's we're following the tail of the dragon, and I think that needed to be a little bit more addressed in the last episode.
Actually, now you mention it, I don't recall it being like a fable or something that they're investigating in the last episode. Do you?
Well, I remember them, fumbling through a book and saying, "Hey, look at all this about dragons." I remember hearing that, but I don't remember hearing that was what they were going off of. I thought that they were just going in the direction that they saw the dragon fly off.
Right.
They didn't mention that. And
This episode's really brought this series down for me.
It really has.
This is my least favorite episode so far of this series, which includes the Tales of Berseria ones, which I only don't like because they don't really fit at the moment.
Those two were marketing ploys.
Yeah.
That should have been like a standalone OVA, I think.
Yeah.
Not like woven into an actual series.
Yeah.
They could have used that. Well, they could have used that to put more of the Zesteria story in the spotlight, and probably have it make sense at this point.
Let's move on to the part of the story that did make sense. Cleo got his relic, which is a bow, which we saw him have in the opening. So.
Yeah, he totally pwned 3 charts, knocked us off with it, so now he's on his way back to find Sori. Because he totally knows where he is.
The weather started getting rough.
And rough.
Yeah, basically he comes out of the ruins and he sees like, you know, a storm moving overhead, and then it goes to the camp that
Alicia
is at, and it shows them going to a bridge, probably the only bridge that they can use to get to that city that they were going to. And it is, not only is it flooded, but the bridge is completely knocked out. So like, even if the waters were to subside, there's still no getting over that bridge.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think the universe doesn't want her to go that direction.
Well, it got bored messing with the SS Minute, so it decided to fuck with them.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, for me, I did not really care for the part of the story with, as far as Edna and Aizen and Zavid go. It just didn't build on the characters well enough, I don't think.
Yeah, they tried to cram too much exposition for them in too little a time, and
If last episode we had just this one simple sentence, I know of a person who knows something about dragons.
Yeah.
We should go find her.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that is all that you had to put in that episode.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. It's like, you know, they walk up and Edna's just like, "Oh, hi, Lila." Like, I kind of thought that Lila had just been sitting in that hall in Lady Lake
for centuries.
Like, how do you know this person?
Yeah. And
it doesn't make any sense.
And Lila didn't know Mikleo at first, so it's not as if all Seraphs are connected like by telepathy or anything. And then
is Edna a Seraph?
There you go. Yeah,
I could see Zavid being a Seraph because of the white hair thing, but
that's not even
he doesn't even really strike me as one.
Yeah, but not even Edna being a Seraph is confirmed until she agrees to make a pact with Sori.
Yeah.
So you don't know for sure at all about Zavid and Edna for most of the episode. So just expositional fail.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just I ain't gonna bother with that.
I did not like this episode.
I am far too fat for that. I have the flexibility of a rock.
It was just so crammed. And then, like I said, because it was so crammed, and then they had these weird exposition talks and conversations and trying to get good with everybody, and all that was undertoned with silence. And that's why I didn't like the silence. Personally, it's all about the background music, but it was just, what the hell?
Well, the mood, it just didn't find the right mood. It just didn't hit the right steps exposition-wise.
It's like I have no idea what those conversations are supposed to mean, because I have no idea what the mood is. It's all just...
I really didn't have a problem with that. For me, the background music is more like icing or sprinkles. Like it makes it better, but it's not like.
Well, that's why there was none in this episode, because sprinkles are for winners.
No. So I think that's it.
The only good thing that this episode had was the graphics of that dragon.
Visuals, as always, though.
Yeah, the animation in this series is top notch. But so let us know what you thought of this episode. What did you thought of our reaction in the comment section below?
Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
That's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.